For coach and Harry, what do you expect tomorrow's match?
Yeah, look, I think tomorrow against Uzbekistan will be a good game. We started off the competition well and the tournament with 2 wins and 2 clean sheets, and there's parts of our game that we can improve on, and we'll keep working hard to do that.
Thank you. So Harry?
Yeah, just pretty much echo what the boss said. We know it's going to be a real tough game, another physical battle for us, but it's one that kind of we like and we'll stand up for. And yeah, we've had good, 2 wins, 2 clean sheets, and we'll be looking to continue that.
Yeah. Thank you very much. So let's start the question from the first row. Yes.
Rafiq Al-Okabi, I have a question to Arnie and to Harry. First, I want to ask you about the Mitch Duke situation, as he injured last time with Syria. How is he fit, and are you going to make some changes in this match against Uzbekistan? And also, you versus Uzbekistan in 2019, and you beat them. What's the difference in the 2019 with the Cooper and now with Katanic, the Slovenian coach?
So I will be honest, Mitchell Duke is out of this game. Just a slight hamstring with a short turnaround that we have. Yes, we played Uzbekistan 2019. We beat them in a penalty shootout. But I think both teams have improved enormously since then, and we're looking forward to that game tomorrow.
Harry, you made a historical moment last year at Al Janoub Stadium. So what's in your memory about this stadium?
Yeah, great memories. Probably one of my happiest footballing memories was obviously after the Denmark game. And yeah, I think we played all 3 group games there. So yeah, going back there will be good memories, and we'll be looking to continue that.
Graham Davis from Air News Media. A question about the coaching at the moment. So you've definitely put emphasis on the clean sheets, and you said you may even have to go more defensive as the tournament goes on. What's your general philosophy on coaching? Is that your method, or is this the best method that you want to use to get the most out of your players?
My methods are, playing attacking football, putting high pressure on, but I got asked a question about winning this tournament. I said clean sheets win you this tournament. I think probably the Australian media read that the wrong way, as normal. But what's important is the players know their roles and their jobs. And, we've played against 2 teams where we've spent a lot of time in their half. We've created quite a number of chances, and it's individually we haven't finished that off. So it's important that as a team that we stick together and make sure that we know, as I said, our jobs and our roles, and we get the job done.
Next question. Yes.
Michael Church, AFC. Graham, Uzbekistan present you with maybe a slightly different challenge tomorrow, maybe a more technical team, maybe not as physical. I know you always focus very much on your own team and what you have to do, but what kind of different challenge do they present you tomorrow? Thank you.
Oh, I think obviously they play a different way to probably the first 2 nations that we played, in India and Syria. They've invested a lot of money in football in Uzbekistan, and their under-20s won the World Cup, and they've got a very good under-23 side, and they're moving up the rankings in the world and in Asia. So obviously as a country they're improving all the time, and we just again, the main focus for us is ourselves, and we get our tactics right and our game plan right, and the boys are fresh and ready to go. As I said the other day, Asian football's improving all the time, and it's always a challenge every game.
Question from the middle. Yes.
For the coach, journalist from Uzbekistan, champion at Asia. Okay, my question is that your team, and as my colleague mentioned, your philosophy is first of all play discipline in the defensive. And the Katana's team also is the more comfortable when our team played in the defensively. What can you say about tomorrow's game? Because many fans and many journalists in Uzbekistan expecting tomorrow game will be some boring because two teams prefer to defensive more than attacking.
Yeah, as I said, I don't know where you get from that we're a defensive team because we have a job to do defensively, but again, we played Bangladesh only 2 months ago. We beat them 7-0. So we're an attacking team that knows how to defend. And if you look at the stats probably from our first 2 games, you'll see we've had more touches in the penalty box than any other team at this Asian Cup. So I think you're getting that wrong.
Next question. Yes.
Similar question to what I asked Graham, just to Harry, in terms of the challenges that you'll be presented by Uzbekistan tomorrow. Again, the first 2 games may be more of a physical challenge. The Uzbek players may be a little bit more technical. What do you think you'll have to deal with, and how will you deal with that in the game? Thanks.
No, obviously, we know it's going to be a tough task. We've looked at them as a team and the individuals they've got. They've got some really good attacking players, but likewise, so does Syria and India. I think it's one for us as the back line is, when we're on the ball and when we're attacking, our rest defence has to be spot on, which I think it has been. And it's one thing that we kind of pride ourselves as defenders is, suffocating and not allowing, their team to have any counter-attacks and snuff it out. And I think if we do that, we'll control the game.
Peter Stebbings from the news agency AFP. Graham, you talked, I think it was after the first game, that the set pieces weren't quite what you wanted. Obviously, the man next to you has a phenomenal record for a central defender. Why do you think it's not quite happened with the set pieces so far? What do you need differently, especially with Harry, with his record, that you can kind of get him on the end of those corners, for example? Thank you.
Yeah, well, I think you have to give credit to the opposition because, they probably sat and studied the way that we take set pieces and, the importance of, say, Harry and other players and our delivery has been a little bit off. But we'll be working on that again today, getting our delivery right. But, as I said, it's you've got to give credit to the opposition because they're defending their 6-yard box well. And, getting everyone back in those areas to try and stop our delivery.
Next question. Yes.
Question for you, Harry. If, say, you did go 1-0 down with 20 minutes to go, which are the players that you would be looking to in the team to create the flair and creativity to get those goals back?
I'm not going to name any individual players, but I think the whole attacking setup that we've got, every one of them can produce moments of individual quality. I said the other day, I can already see the difference from when we came in on the 1st of January till now in terms of, the link-up play and the, backyard football, as we like to call it. Getting that chemistry back as a national team. It's already improved greatly, and I'm sure all the boys out there will go and do a good job if that's the case.
Question for the player, Harry. What do you think as a central defender? Did you analyze any player of Uzbekistan, any attacker? Because in last year we have a so ambitious youngster in the attack, but also our main goal scorer missed this tournament.
Yeah, like I said previously, we know they've got good individual attacking players. I don't like to speak about the opposition individually. Never do. I like to keep the focus on ourselves, but it would be silly not to analyse the opposition and know that they've got threats. And yeah, we'll go over clips today, and yeah, we'll work at training. But again, the main focus for us is always ourselves, no matter who the opposition is.
Next question. Yes.
I'm just wondering, I talked before about Harry's threat up front. I'm just wondering if you got to the last 10 minutes of a game that you need to win, say a knockout game or even the game tomorrow, would you throw him up front? And Harry, how would you feel about going up top in the dying minutes? Thank you.
Have you watched us before? In a tournament situation? No. The answer's there.
Any questions? Okay, yes.
Hi, Coach. Since Australia have already guaranteed qualification and you also looking for goal scorers, how much are you going to rotate your squad tomorrow?
Look, I think since I've first been in the job in 2018, I coached the Olympic team as well. I had to develop players to strengthen the squad. And again, that started in 2018, and probably nothing has really changed too much today. The only thing is we have more depth today. We've got some older players that probably may not make the next World Cup, and I've got to find replacements for them. And while I'm expected to win games, so it's there will be changes, but it won't. It won't impact the strength of the starting 11.